Or maybe he has a bit too little in the remake. I don't know. There's also a lot more in this room to talk about in the cutscene I'm going to talk about. Right now we're doing a boss fight, so I can't really show it off. This room has a lot of stuff in it. Nice. Look, that was a face change. That poster, Policenauts, that game I don't think ever came out in America. I don't know if it even came out in Europe. So it's very funny that we get posters for it in this version. Yeah, now he does the sneaky beaky mode. Hide and seek. This part's kind of weird. Yeah, because it's just optic camouflage, it doesn't, like, it just bends light around him. It doesn't make him invisible.
Hurry up and catch me.
Also, just for kicks, what's Colonel have to say about this?
If you have a question about members of Foxhound, you should ask Naomi.
Well, you share sequencing.
Foxhound like that. There are currently only 6 members of Foxhound. Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, Vulcan Raven, Decoy Octopus, Revolver Ocelot, and finally Liquid Snake. The Genome soldiers under his command are next generation special forces.
I always found that term weird.
A small number of highly elite hand-picked soldiers.
You're talking about the current Foxhound, right?
Yes.
Snake, who or what is that thing? Is he an enemy or not? That's what I'd like to know. Naomi, you really don't have any idea?
Maybe I should ask you the same thing.
What?
Nothing. Forget about it.
Miller probably has some advice here.
He's just playing with you. Why don't you try throwing away your weapons?
Gives you solid advice. Natasha probably won't have any advice.
Look at him move. He must have some kind of powered exoskeleton.
Powered exoskeleton? You mean like prosthetic arms and legs?
No. Prosthetics are intended to replace original body parts. That ninja's exoskeleton makes him far stronger than any normal human. He is a true cyborg, a cybernetic organism.
So he's half machine, huh?
I heard rumors about the experiments, but I had no idea that such a creature really existed.
No clue if that came across. And then Meryl. Deep Throat isn't someone you can just call whenever you want.
Ninja? I've never heard of
Ninja?
any Foxhound like that. But you're gonna have to do something about him if you want to save Dr. Emmerich.
I appreciate the ninja just chilling out while you make phone calls. But he also gets impatient if you don't find him. If you listen close, you can actually hear where he is. Can't punch glass.
Like old times. I've been waiting for this pain.
Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo. And I think now is he starts doing this. This teleports behind you.
Hurt me more.
This is the only part where I really think you're in danger of losing. And also, we're about to get another big cutscene after this fight, just so you guys know. But it's Metal Gear, you kind of expected that.
I remember that punch. Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle,
Now,
the clashing of bone and sinew.
and the ninja, as his dialogue is kind of implying, he's a character from Metal Gear 1 or 2. I think both, actually. Yes, he is. Ooh, he hits hard in this game.
That's good, Snake.
And there is, and if you play the games, the way the fight is set up might actually give you a hint as to who he is.
Hurt me more.
But another thing I love about Metal Gear Solid 1, you really don't need to have played the first 2 games to get into it. I think the game works really well just alone without Metal Gear 1 and 2 as context. I'll 1 and 2. Because in Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, you can get them. I forgot he does that. He just baby rages. There we go. Bro, I already won. Okay, just stay away from him while he's doing this. That's not what I meant to do. I don't remember what you do here. There, you just knock him out of it. Right, use panels. There we go. They took this part out of the remake, so I forgot about it.
That snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again. What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Yeah, he freaks out, and I think does he do not thinking next? No, he doesn't actually. That's only in the remake. In the remake, he flips out and like slashes around the room.
Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
But
It
yeah,
happened right after you retired.
that's who he is. Gray Fox from Metal Gear 1 and 2.
Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
If I remember right, Dr. Clark is a character from the previous
There was an
games.
explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure.
Now, hey
He
now,
seems intent on freeing
mindless
me.
is mean.
We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
Huh. I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants. How long are you gonna stay in there?
Huh? Are you one of them?
No, I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Come on, get out.
That line is just so hilarious. Like, you have no friends? Are you a big ass nerd like me too?
Your uniform is different than theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me.
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh. Well, at least you're not one of them.
Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's so silly to hear that question.
TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire. I already know that Metal
Something
Gear
fun about,
equipped walking deathmobile.
Otacon here. He hasn't called himself Otacon yet, but, yeah, it's Otacon. Everybody knows who he is.
Terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't
He just
know?
wears sneakers.
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the
It's-
final assembly of the main unit.
It's not that.